Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Viviana, and today's reading we are going to be doing a pick a card on what is the justice, 3 beautiful piles. I am a psychic. I inherited my gift from my grandmother, who's Métis, but more identified with being Scottish. And I remember my mom telling me a story. It might have been before I was born, but my sister was very young, and my grandmother woke up in the middle of the night and called my mother and said, check on my sister, check on my sister. And my mom went to see my sister, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. She had a very, very high fever. So that's just another one of the stories I usually like to open with about how my grandmother has used her psychic gifts for good in this world, even though she says she's scared of her gift, and in her time it really wasn't it wasn't something people would really announce. So if you would like a reading, everything is down below. And if you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. But if not, your likes, your comments, subscribes, and any support is beautiful support. So I appreciate it all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for new subscribers. I've really seen a jump lately, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So really building a community here. I've been at this for quite a while, actually. So it's really nice to see things paying off. A few years now, 3 years. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have pile number 1, this elephant ring. Pile number 2, this bottle with this scroll in it. And pile number 3, this beautiful flower. So go with your intuition. Whatever draws your eye first is how I do it. And we're going to start with pile number 1. Let's see. This is the justice. What is the karma? What's going on? I shuffled a few. I did this this reading is very divinely guided. So really asked a lot for Spirit's help on this with the cards and how everything is set up. So let me know how you'd experience this reading if you'd like. So let's get into it. We have Aquarius. So I feel like this may have been someone who was an Aquarius. We have faith. We have vows. Very strongly a marriage here. Definitely a connection that had some type of vows or had some type of responsibility, higher obligation here. We have Chiron, hurt and heal. So someone hurt someone within love here, within family bonds, or within love. So let's get more. I'm going to roll these dice here and see what comes up for us. We have faith as well. So having faith in this person, being from different religions or being the same religion can be very important here, I feel. We have identity though, and we also have okay, we have communication here. We have Mercury. We have North Node here. Destiny. We have the 10th house. All about career status here. And then we also have our Cancer here. So you could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer, but Aquarius and Cancer are already coming up very strongly. I'm also seeing Leo. So let's get some tarot now. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Ancestors, for bringing me this reading tonight. For those who are watching it. You felt as though you had a foundation, but this person did not plan or give you security of that. There was a lot of words not said. There was a lot of biting, this person biting their tongue or you biting your tongue all the time. The communication just was non-existent here. Identity. I felt like your identity was very unique to you and you were trying to become towards that, and this person was suppressing that, not allowing you to show your passion, your love, something to do with your sexuality here. You really felt like there was love here, and you knew that this person loved you, particularly at the beginning when you first met. But now you feel like very betrayed. This is a major shocking betrayal that you feel about, that you didn't expect from this person, and that's the hugest part of it. You felt like you couldn't get the balance. This person kept you unbalanced, and now you've left the situation. Let's get more info here. Left the situation here. Choices. Choices here, and then I see mediation here. There was just this stubbornness to this person here, this fighting. You have a lot of strength to you, and this person felt intimidated by that. So it felt, you made it feel trapped, like the raven. The raven's very intelligent. Not only can the raven speak different languages, but it can also use intonation and actually almost understand what it's saying when a parrot, merely just mimics here. Number 34 is coming up very strongly as well. Could be an age or a number in particular. You want to be flexible with things. This person was very rigid. They kept you in the dark here. They were very trickering towards you. For a lot of you, this is a partner. They didn't make you feel like you belonged. They shunned you within the situation. You really weren't able to focus because of how much they would gaslight the situation here. There might have been Aries involved here as well. When they came into luck here, I'm seeing a Jupiter energy. When they came into luck here, they really had like this no intention of bringing you with them here. Seeing someone might be 25 here. Detachment, island. Felt like divinely guided here. I see a lot of beautiful spirits here as well. Just saying. You're very divinely guided within the situation. You are very protected. Just wanted to say that as well. They were suppressing your passion. You felt stifled, and it brought you into this detachment, and they isolated you like an island here. Yeah, because I was trying to feel like go through the situation here. You felt like you were on display. People made assumptions of you, and this person allowed people to think that of you. They didn't defend you, not that you knew of. They didn't allow you to, they didn't tell you that either. Yeah, I was seeing the living room energy here. You have all these attributes here, self-esteem, everything, but it's like that, these very qualities, people within, around them were insecure already. And your partner fanned the flame for their own ego. That's quite immature here. They made you feel like you were someone who was lost. And you're not lost. They're actually lost. They took your ideas. They used them as your own, if you don't know that or not. They're not as strong as you here. Kept on seeing you're very strong. You might be a Leo here. Strength, yeah. I'm seeing Tiger, Miss Leo. But either way, I'm seeing someone who's very strong, you're very stable. You may appear a certain way, but you're smart, you're very intelligent, you're a deep person. You're in still waters run deep. So you might be someone who might not say a lot. You may be very more slow within your movements and the way you go about things. People assume things about you. 9 of Swords, but you're very confident in yourself, and you've really overcome a lot. I do feel like you've left this situation and you're now finding your power here. Now that you've left, there's the lion below, behind you. Whether maybe this is maybe you have a Leo rising. It's a very karmic situation to begin with, okay? So let's get, what is the karma for the situation, right? So what is the karma for this situation? Wow. Seeing a lack of flow coming to them, a depression overcoming to them. Yeah, and this is not going the right way. Yeah, bad karma here. They may have cheated on you as well, so that's not what's happening here. But if they're an Aquarius especially, I just see a depression here. I see them needing to learn and focus, and they don't have that passion because they've taken it away from you. They argued it away from you. They want to be a fire sign, this person, but you couldn't create that home. This person is probably a karmic within your, within your life as well. I see them leaving your life. I see that if they are not already completely disappearing, they will very soon. I feel like you're focusing better here, and I feel like their focus is going to get worse here. Things will start to increase in terms of problems that they have, in terms of passion, creativity. So any passion or creativity they have, it's going to be revealed. I do see that they were impersonating, plagiarizing some work for school because of their lack of focus and because they couldn't take advantage of you anymore after you found out about the betrayal and that you found out how they were allowing people to think of you, adding to it even. You're very intuitive, caring person, and these people had their mind made up about you, and he didn't try to convince them otherwise. You might have moved towards, gave up your job for this person, everything, and they did this to you. You couldn't believe it. Your family might have had a huge influence as well. If it's moving towards their family, they let their family run roughhouse over them with this situation. Wow. So what's happening here? Let's get the end here. I see things making it's very difficult for them. Things are not going to be as easy and flawless as they were before in terms of flow and their privilege. I feel like for them, things are going to start happening. They expect things to happen, but it's not going to happen. They get the sacred flow of yes coming towards you, but the flow for them is not going that way. They're going to have to swim upwards. It's not going to be easy for them. Focus as well, fogginess. I see them having to see you as well in the spotlight here. It's like a Three of Pentacles vibe. I see people taking you more seriously and them seeing that as well and that bothering them maybe, or they're bugged by it because they knew your potential before anyone else, but they didn't want you to see it. They're kind of very self-absorbed. So ultimately for you, I'm seeing a lot of success for you in terms of material and authority here, respect. Being able to really take time for yourself here and breathe out. I see you bringing compassion to this situation at the end of the day. As we also have an Aquarius energy. And the Capricorn energy. I see things just not flowing for them, unfortunately, but I do see things being okay for you. And if you're thinking of any kind of revenge, don't, because nothing will come of it. And I feel like you're kind of past that anyways, or you will be focusing on something different. Okay, well, let me know if that resonated for you, pile number 1. Check out the other piles otherwise, or to add on to this reading. Thanks so much. If you'd like to give a thumbs up, really appreciate it. Able to leave a tip, great. If not, any form of support. And just letting me know that you resonate with my readings, my style. Love it. Always love hearing from you. So, thanks so much, and hope to see you next time. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 2, this message in the bottle here, we have sisterhood here. Wow, okay. This could be family. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Throat chakra feeling blocked here a bit. Okay. We have hunger. Yellow is coming very strongly here. We have House 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Some of you, this is your sister. It's your older sister. You are very close in age here. We have spiritual growth, House 9. This is kind of like the lesson here, but also what it affected. How they kind of cast you out of a group, or it was a best friend, someone who was like a cousin or a sister to you. Very strong, like growing up. But they were always kind of really threatened by your light. And your hunger and determination you had for life, and just like the peace and happiness you had. Felt very defensive and jealous of you. You're a very grounded person. You might be a fire sign here. I've seen a strong Sagittarius. You were always noticed, though. It bothered them because they felt like they should be noticed. So they manipulated situations with you. I feel like they betrayed you at the very end of it, but they always sort of, especially in the last few years, showing up late, disrespecting your time, saying things that you just kind of brushed off, but you realized that they really had a change and they were pessimistic towards things, and you started avoiding them, and then that bothered them even more almost. Initial M here for some of you. You've known them for a while. You're keeping your head down. You're very busy working on what you do, and you're well known for what you do, or your heart's really in what you do. Whether it's online, your neighborhood, you're very good at it. You're very smart. You're ahead of the game with it. They're jealous. It's like they wish they had come up with that, but they need to manipulate to get things. They charm and manipulate. Strong fire sign energy here. Maybe they're just starting out. They're a bit younger than you, and they have high expectations of themselves and other people around them. But they're very competitive and cutthroat, and it's not working out for them, particularly with the people they're trying to do it with. And maybe you've tried to tell them that, and they've always gone on the attack with you, bullied you, maybe violent or screaming or yelling, I'm hearing. Wow. Maybe it's a Capricorn energy here. We have honeybee, community. Seen a very social vibe. Something they did had to do with the community, people you were around. You left the situation to just get away, get your own wisdom. And then we have cave initiation here. Ring of the tree, known each other for so long. Gone through so much with each other, but so much challenges. Kind of pushed away from you. Try to ruin your reputation here. Painting a picture of you being the wild one when really it was them. 10th house energy here. What does the Astrodice have to say before we get to the karma? Connection. We have Cancer. We have moves. Something being revealed. So they revealed a secret, or they made out a rumor about you that was made out to be a secret that you told them, and slandered your name in a way that was just really bad and ruthless. You didn't really understand why. Maybe you went on vacation with them and this all happened. Then we have, wow. We have the North Node. You're really going towards another thing, and I feel like things are more seamlessly happening for you than they ever had. And this is making your sibling or your very close friend here. I'm seeing very feminine or yin energy here. But their karma is that it'll be revealed through text, through someone else, of them doing a very similar thing. They did this to someone else as well. You might not know this person, but this person is not to be messed with. They're mad. I'm seeing kitchen energy. This is office, especially within their social profession. Okay. I do feel like they are very earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn. They really care about their reputation, and that is going to be affected by something being revealed of their integrity, slandering someone else to get ahead, and then it may come out about what they did to you. I do feel like you're a Sagittarian energy here, and you have these are very positive qualities about you. And Jupiter energy, you were coming into very good times, very good luck. Things were happening for you. They should have happened a lot earlier, but they were happening when they were, and you were grateful and modest about it. And maybe the Taurian energy was stubborn about it. So for them, things are going to come to a halt. They have been very stubborn towards other people. Their mistreatment of how they are towards other people is going to come out. Charges may be laid here. Jail time. Loss of money here, but it's because they frauded people financially. They may have frauded you financially. Get the Kimber here. See, thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for allowing me to receive this energy and bring it towards those who are watching right now. We have marriage, we have adjudication, court, some kind of divorce. Particularly with a main male that they have been romantic with here, that maybe had money and they're manipulating this person and try to take their money. And in turn, their money's going to be taken away. I see just a lot of not being able to be as cunning as they'd like to be and manipulating as they'd like to be. People, you know, their reputation preceding them and getting to them before they can manipulate. So it's feeling very strongly. People are finding it very hard to see the beauty, you know, within them hearing these rumors here. But I'm seeing flowers very strong here, rose. A lot of chaos is going to happen, and a lot of karma and disorganization, responsibilities are going to be piling up on them here. Because of this, it's going to allow them not to be able to focus here. There's 2 King Moon here. High Priestess of Water. Listening. People just not listening to them here. High Priestess of Water. This communication, compassion just not being brought to them. Wow. Throat chakra being affected here. I feel my throat being tightened a lot more than usual. Their intuition really being slashed here. What else do we have? Let's end it off here. Prosperity, sisters, or happiness and joy. So I do feel that you felt like sisters, or this was a sister. Some of you might be able to move through this. With this past supports your future. Spirit guide wants you to know that, you know, you're important, though. They think highly of you, and you will make it. And we have... I'm seeing just a lack of confidence, and I'm seeing you letting them go is the biggest healing for you. And you're really just kind of purifying and being able to flow within your third eye chakra and creativity, you know, orange. Just feeling more at peace. So how do we... One more card to end off here. I'm seeing just a really beautiful stability here and peace of mind and a nice, strong ability to be able to regulate your emotions better because this person is not manipulating you. Maybe you felt like you had something it was more you, but it wasn't. It was the chaos that they were creating that made your emotions be always on guard. So I see a lot more peace and evening out. Being able to deal with setbacks a lot easier now. Being able to communicate better with people and getting the message across to people and people supporting your message more than ever. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. Thumbs up if it resonates with you. Appreciate it. If you'd love to subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you're able to tip, I appreciate it, but any form of support that you show is valid and appreciated and valuable to me. I love what I do, and I love connecting with people who connect with my readings. It's a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Ciao. Hi, so if you picked pile number 3, this beautiful flower here. Fire energy already, wow. Leo. Rose quartz, Cancer, water energy. But let's get started. Flip the cards over. The ones that I picked. This reading is very divinely guided this time, so let me know how it resonated for you if you watched before or if this is your first time. How you felt it went. Thank you. So, the cards we have taboo, we have opposition, power struggle, someone using their power over you, and an imbalance of power here, especially within house 1 here. Your self-image, how you're able to present yourself here, extremely controlling. Some of you with your clothing or where you work. Let's get the astro dice out here. 5th house. 1st house here. Scorpion energy. They may be Scorpio. Feeling a very burnt out energy here. Wow. You're working towards your goals though, and I do see a lot of luck coming to you. This may have to do with a professor, or someone. It has to do with they are a teacher, but they've used their imbalance of power to kind of, your grades suffered, and the school or apprenticeship here, could be employment, we're not sympathetic towards you, and you lost the job, or you really lost your balance, and you feel like angry about this because you feel like this person sabotaged you on purpose. Taboo, something. There was a culture though within this that was very conservative or judgmental about something that you were anyways though. So I do feel like you feel free from it. You may be someone related to you. So there's a major injustice here. Could be a Libra, but very much an imbalance of power. Very, very much here. You're a very grounded person, and you were made out to believe, to people to believe that you were not a balanced person here. You were like a lunatic, right? With the loon. That's what they called people back in the day, which related to the moon. We are connected to the moon. That doesn't make that word appropriate or connected. You're very connected to your intuitive energy here and giving support to people. Maybe they said that you're not able to do that. You don't have empathy here. They tried to reveal something about you, and that within the culture where you were around was very judgmental about that particular thing that you were. You wanted peace within the situation. I do see things are better for you. You do realize there's a lot of manipulation here. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors, for coming in. They created a lot of challenges for you. If it's like they threw things onto the road, like metaphorically I'm seeing here. Sold you a dream, gave you breadcrumbs, didn't give you opportunities here, or how they treated you and what they said about you affected the opportunities you got. It was very little. And you weren't able to leave to go pursue something else then because you didn't have the money here. You're very overburdened by this person. Domestically, I'm hearing. This person, there's a lot of apathy against you. You didn't feel like heard. A lot of competitiveness and people talking over you here. But you have a very strong receiving energy that's passionate and beautiful here. Masculine or yang energy, receiving energy. But it was not received well. You were very much watched. And things were withheld from you as well in terms of something. Let's get a little bit more and then get into the karma of the situation. Okay. An Aries, I'm seeing. Could be in an office environment or a salon environment here. We have snake shedding. Competition, but we also have that you kind of shed identity, that maybe you were in an environment that was very conforming, and maybe before you were someone who was like that, and then you became something different and you were not accepted and you were shunned. Intensity here. You were dealt with in a way that was very violent as well here. You were very dependent upon them and very much cared about them, but they just made you, they're ruthless about disconnecting. You got ancestors, maybe. Abundance here. They put a lot of fear around success and how it should be for you. It's like they put it at the very top of the tree for you all the time. Growing up with love and attention and, yeah, sensuality. Maybe expressing your sensuality, your body was very oppressive in that way. Very strong gender stereotypes. Let's get the astro dice out and then more info here about karma. Yeah, your identity, the sun, we have the moon. Something was revealed. We have the 8th house, and we have Scorpio, yeah, which is about taboos, the occult. Maybe you practice the occult, that came out. I feel like they do something similar, so it doesn't make any sense here. But you're going towards success and finding connections, and you will, if you haven't already. We have the 8th house unaffected here. Yeah, which is about a cult. An inheritance, maybe something was taken from you and you were accused of stealing and you were sued or you were fined at work or suspended. It was put on you. That you were the thief here. And someone that you were romantically interested was involved with it at the time. So it felt like a double betrayal. Or they made that person you were romantically interested in against them as well. We have secrecy. A lot of deception. Maybe they were a spiritual and it was a fake spirituality or a really bad, greedy, evil spirituality here. It wasn't a good movement. I see quick movement. I see someone could be, this could relate to someone who is an Aquarius, an air sign here. This could be some of their characteristics here. They were a leader. You showed identity and they didn't like it. Or leadership, and it was a different type of leadership. They didn't like it because they were corrupt, and you were exposing that. And people, you were becoming popular. But you're being redirected. Reputation, maybe losing a job or something within your community because your intuition, losing respect of someone who might have been helping you with money here. This is uncle or a father cutting you off for money for school or something. It's against your religion, your culture, maybe. The karma of the situation here. Some blockages of their goals because of disconnecting you from the connection, your identity. Things being revealed to them. Them not being able to decipher things. You were conned. Creator alchemy, so like things not connecting well, the way that they used to. They had connections with certain people that they struck deals with. These people no longer want to work with them. And they're very different from each other, but they worked. But now it's going to be disconnected. Their relationships, particularly that they need for work and connections, because of the abuse that they did to you or they did to other people here. But now, not being able to, funds being cut off for this organization because of charges going forward. You're a whistleblower. High honor. They took your name away from you. They had greed and had to do with money. But I do see, yeah, and someone said you were a thief here. So what is the karma here? What else do we have here for the karma? This person their name might start with the letter C. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing this energy towards me right now. Groundedness, I was seeing color brown, but then we have the Ace of Pentacles here and can reverse, so really seeing disconnection, grounded, not having that groundedness that they used to in their emotions and with their finances in particular. If they're trying to impress a woman here, I see that going away from them. I see inheritance or something being cut off to them, you getting that inheritance, or them not receiving something, particularly within money. Emotions being hard. We have a Warrior of Swords here. 9 of Swords. Things just being blocked in terms of creation. A Gemini energy and an Aquarius energy here. Seeing a feather, which connects with communication. Seeing a blockage of creativity here. Blockage of prestige, as it's kind of like catching my eye, that glimmer, right? And the gold threads on this kind of glowing, reminding me of like glamour, and I was connected to these, using these cards right now. Success in reverse, right? Orange. Success being far away from them. I'm seeing frustration, rage, maybe a video coming out of them not being connected with their emotions well. Things being illuminated in a way that's not good. Could really ruin their career completely. But they have done things to ruin other people's safety and yours as well here. Growth, just things being disconnected and things for you getting better. And consciousness, things being disconnected with their spiritual gifts and the things that they use to manipulate people with. One last card here. Things just being very slowed down in terms of process for them. Overall, just being disconnected and taken out of the community that they hurt, and or at least not having a good reputation from that community anymore. Being acknowledged because they caused pain rather than growth to that organization that they infiltrated or they had something to do with. Something may be taken away. If they're a doctor as well, may a license or a social worker may get their license revoked. Something being revoked because of unethical practices that was for you as well. They will be videotaped, me with some a lot of rage, unfortunately, for them. I'm seeing they throw a glass across the room. Particularly if they're celebrity or going to that way, they are not going to get there. I'm hearing plateau. For you, I'm seeing success, and all three piles are success. Not trying to... I'm seeing a lot of growth from you and connection to a different community, leaving that, and money coming in for you. This person being exposed as immature, particularly if they're masculine or yang energy here. Against the end. Things being revealed. Within communication especially, yeah. In the 9th house as well. I see you relocating for education. And this experience being an inspiration for something that's going to bring you further in your spiritual journey in life. And healing in particular. So if this resonated with you, let me know. Thumbs up if you can. Subscribe if you'd like. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. But any form of support is valued. Hope you come back. Let me know how it resonated, what pile you chose. If you'd like a reading, all my information is down below. And thank you so much. Ciao.